Hey Fragheads, ako nga po pala si Gabriel Muyar, and today we will review the entire Aqua Collection of Rayhaan. Let's put these on the chopping block. Do they smell good? Do they perform? Are they worth the hype? Do you want to know? Let's find out. I got these fragrances from Mark Joseph Santos, aka Elite Fragrances. If you want to purchase one of these, just go message their Facebook page or their Shopee page that I'll link down below. So before we actually start the review, I kind of want to introduce to you guys what Rayhaan is. Now Rayhaan is a sub-brand of Rasasi, which is of course a well-known Middle Eastern fragrance brand. And now I know you guys are very familiar with Rasasi because I know that when you think of Rasasi, you think of high-quality Middle Eastern fragrances. And of course, being their sub-brand, Rayhaan would also have high-quality fragrances. And what's crazy about their products is that they're dirt cheap. They're literally under the 2,000 to 1,000 peso price range, which is absolutely insane. And I personally think that's why Rayhaan is so hyped in the fragrance community right now, because of their dirt cheap fragrances. And to further in this review, Rayhaan has an Aqua Collection, which of course are these, the blue bottle ones, and each fragrance right here are hyped to the fullest in the fragrance community. But I'm here to tell you if they're worth the hype or not. But before we proceed with that, let's proceed to the presentation of these bottles. Now, unfortunately, I don't have the box of Pacific. I only have the boxes of Fresh Wave and Ocean Rush. Why? Because yeah, I accidentally gave it away. I don't know. Yeah, and then after I gave it away, I realized that, damn, I was supposed to make a video of these fragrances, and I actually need that box. But anywho, I'm here now, and I only have these two. I'll just show the box of Pacific right here. Yeah, and just think that they're side by side like this. I'll just post it right here. And so we have Ocean Rush right here. As you can see from the presentation or the box, we have here like an Arabian calligraphy type of kind of thing that's going on, kind of pattern that's going on here, and it's textured as well. We have here Rayhaan, Ocean Rush, the back as well we have Rayhaan, and at the top we have Rayhaan. If you still can't tell that this is Rayhaan, you have a problem. You just open the box like so, and then there goes Ocean Rush right here. Now with the bottle, it's yeah, I've been decanting this a lot, as you can see. Now with the bottle, the cap is plastic, nothing fancy here. The bottle as well is, well, it's fairly simple. There's nothing much that's happening here, except for the back. We have here some Arabian or Middle Eastern calligraphy that's happening here, and we have here Rayhaan, Ocean Rush, and that's basically it. To be honest with you, this bottle design doesn't really impress me at all. It's just simple. It's just a bottle that keeps your fragrance. What's important, of course, is the juice that's inside. So yeah, same with these as well. Yeah, it doesn't really, there's nothing fancy with these bottles. And yeah, I actually kind of like it. You know, it's very simple. What I like about the most with these bottles is the atomizer, which I personally love. Look at that. Oh, so it's very like literally just shoots, you know. It's like a water hose. I love it. Same with these as well. Damn. It's everywhere. And with this one as well. It's like you're showering yourself with perfume. I love it. Now the only issue that I have with the bottle design is from Pacific. As you can see here, the paint gets washed away. It's a habit of mine to spray it inside the cap and then smell it and then just leave it like that. I know it's a bad habit, I know. Yeah, I did that once and the perfume literally removed the paint, the golden paint of Rayhaan Pacific right here and at the back as well. Yeah, maybe it's not really a big problem, but for most of you guys, this might actually be bothersome because, you know, people like taking pictures of their fragrances, and you can't really take a picture of this if it's like this. I personally don't mind, but of course other people might find this as a concern. Yeah, so let's proceed to the notes, I guess. Now I'm reading from RayhaanPerfumes.com, the official website of Rayhaan, and these are the notes of Ocean Rush. We have the top notes of aldehydes, coriander, clary sage, artemisia, and bergamot, with middle notes of patchouli, carnation, vetiver, cinnamon, geranium, jasmine, and orris root, with the base notes of civet, honey, leather, musk, oak moss, amber, tonka bean or tonka bean, and vanilla. Now let's proceed with Pacific right here, which has the top notes of aldehydes, coriander, clary sage, artemisia, and bergamot, with middle notes of patchouli, carnation, vetiver, cinnamon, geranium, jasmine, and orris root, base notes of civet, honey, leather, musk, oak moss, amber, tonka bean, and vanilla. Wait, are they the same? Okay, it's my first time actually reading this, so let me check that again. Wait, yeah, they're basically the same. What? The only difference is instead of tonka, it's tonka on the Pacific. All right, let's proceed then to First Wave right here, which has the top notes of bergamot, Italy, apple, mint, LMI, Philippines. Hey, we're featured. Middle notes of jasmine, rose, patchouli, Indonesia, sandalwood, with base notes of oak moss, musk, amber, and cedar, Virginia. I don't know why these have the same notes. They're completely different, I swear to you. But yeah, in the official Rayhaan website, they're the same. I don't know why, but they're completely different. Trust my words. Now, these fragrances that I have in front of you are familiar in some way to known fragrances that we have right now in the fragrance community. What? Rayhaan Ocean Rush right here. This is more of an amalgamation of Acquarizzo Profondo, Versace Pour Homme, and Prada L'Homme. It's like a hybrid of those three fragrances, and you get this. Ocean Rush. Well, let's talk about Ocean Rush here for a second. Ocean Rush is a fresh, aromatic iris fragrance, which I absolutely love because I love iris and they've done this superbly. This, of course, is fresh, aquatic, and it has that iris note, which I absolutely love. It's not really a very prominent iris note, but it's there. Ocean Rush is your everyday kind of scent that you'd wear if you don't know what to wear. This is literally a signature scent worthy of a fragrance. And there's a reason why it is so hyped, because of its versatility. It's not the best aquatic fragrance out there, but it is a reliable kind of fragrance with high quality, with insane quality for a dirt cheap price. That's why it's so hyped. Specifically this one is the first one to get hyped in the whole aquatic or in the whole aqua collection of Rayhaan, and I can see why. Now this Ocean Rush is pretty good, but we need to proceed to Pacific right here, which is sort of like an inspired fragrance of Invictus Aqua. Now I know you guys are getting super tired with the Invictus Aqua DNA, but trust me, this is like a different take to it. This is like a fresher twist to the Invictus, not the Aqua. That was a mistake. This is a fresher take on the Invictus DNA. You know Invictus, the very bubblegummy sweet, the super sweet fragrance that Paco Rabanne released? Yeah, this is a fresher take of that fragrance, which for me is of course more wearable, because for me the Invictus DNA is so sweet. It's just so cloying. It's very fresh, sweet, and it's very bubblegummy, but not as sweet, of course, as the original. This does have a bit of a resemblance to Hawas or Hawas Ice, but this of course is significantly cheaper than that, and in my opinion this has more nuances. This is more interesting than any other Invictus Aqua or Invictus clone out there, because it literally changes from the top to the mid to the base notes. It literally has these layers, and you can literally distinguish them from each other. They're completely different from each other. Pacific is a sweeter kind of fresh fragrance that you'd wear in the colder places if you want to wear a fresh aquatic fragrance, but you fear that it might get muted in the colder places. This is the perfect fragrance. And since this is quite sweet, but of course not as sweet as the OG, this can still be considered as a party fragrance because it is loud while still maintaining everyday fragrance kind of vibe to it. And of course, for the last one, we have here Fresh Wave, which is, in my opinion, is the underdog of the three. Fresh Wave is, without a doubt, a green Irish tweed cologne. Okay, this, from right off the bat, once you spray it, is a green Irish tweed cologne, and it actually smells amazing. You know, it smells great. If you really like that classic scent profile of green Irish tweed or cool water, this is, of course, a more updated take to it. This is, of course, high quality, higher quality than cool water, in my opinion, because personally I don't like cool water. It's too synthetic. With this, it smells absolutely amazing. I've literally worn this a lot as well. As you can see the dent right here. Aside from selling decants of this, I've dealt a pretty big dent to this because I actually wear this, and this is a more tolerable, more wearable, for me at least, kind of green Irish tweed DNA. Because yeah, I don't really like cool water. It's just I love the dry down of it, but of course I won't wait for the dry down. Fresh Wave is a classic kind of fragrance, of course, since it is a clone of green Irish tweed. It's very green, it's very fresh, and it's very versatile. It's a fresh kind of fragrance that you'd wear if you want to wear, you know, like an old money casual kind of outfit. This is a perfect fragrance for that. Whenever I smell this, I think of, you know, Ralph Lauren, just a Ralph Lauren outfit. Yeah, old money right here. Personally, I'd wear Ocean Rush just every day in the blasting heat because I absolutely love this, because this is just a perfect everyday fragrance for me because of that iris note. I also love the Acqua di Gio Profondo kind of DNA that's in this. That's why I love wearing this so much. For Pacific, I'd wear this in the colder and breezier kind of places since it's sweet but not too sweet. It's still a freshie that cuts right through the cold because of its sweet aspect to it. And I'd wear Fresh Wave right here if I just want to, you know, wear a reliable classic fragrance that pair perfectly with a polo shirt or just, you know, old money kind of outfits. And for the projection with Ocean Rush and Fresh Wave, I get about 2 feet of projection for the first 1 to 1.5 hours, which is pretty average for a freshie. Some freshies out there that are far more expensive than these don't even project for 40 minutes, you know, or maybe even 30 minutes. With these, for the price point of these, it's already worth it. For Pacific, since it's sweeter, this of course projects louder. With the 3 though, you get like whiffs of it throughout its whole lifespan, but the weakest one in my opinion is Fresh Wave right here. And I am torn between these two because both of these are really strong. I had cases when I wore this and, as I said, I got dizzy, and eventually I got nose blinded. Thank God I got nose blinded because I didn't have to endure the strength of Ocean Rush. There was one time I wore it, got nose blinded, and 6 hours in wearing this, I still got complimented by my cousin. So yeah, maybe this is in the same likes as like Dylan Blue, where you can't even smell it anymore but people can still smell you. But I'm sure that this lasts for 6 to 7 hours on my skin. We're on the longevity part, by the way. This lasts for 6 to 7 hours on my skin, as well as Fresh Wave right here. The longest lasting one, which is around like 8 hours on my skin, is Pacific. And as I said, because of its sweet aspect. Now, of course, it still depends on your skin chemistry. On me, that's how much it lasts and that's how much it projects. You just have to try it out, and if it's stronger or weaker, it depends on your skin chemistry. My thoughts for the 3 of these, for the price of these fragrances, hindi na kayo talo. No, you're not. This is worth it, because of the price. Now, I think that these are hyped for the wrong thing, because so many influencers out there are saying that, oh my god, this is a beast mode freshie for under 20 bucks or whatever. These, for me, deserve the hype because of the price and because of the quality that they have for the price. Especially this is like under 1,500 pesos. It's just a reliable freshie. For that kind of price point, you already have a reliable freshie that'll possibly be your signature scent. But yeah, if you're looking for a cheap fragrance, a cheap freshie that'll be worth it for its price point, these are absolutely worth it. If you're looking for freshies that are worth more than their price, I'd suggest that you get even just one of these, because for sure you'll like even just one of them. And that's all for me. If you guys agree with me, like this video. If you guys disagree with me, comment down below, change my mind. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, why haven't you subscribed? Just hit the big red button down below and we'll be friends. But then again, thank you for watching and see you in the next video.